we have a lot of stuff to do and almost no time to do it. Welcome back everyone to episode 12 of the Lotus SMP, where today we're gonna finish it. That's right, my base. It's gonna be finished. We're gonna do it. We are going to wrap up absolutely everything here and finish it entirely. Which feels really weird to say, actually, because this is gonna be the first time where I have ever actually finished my base. Could I have added more to it? Well, yeah, but it's at a state where I can call it complete as long as I get this done. So what are we doing? Well, as you guys know, or maybe not if you're new, if that's the case, welcome. Over the past few episodes, we have been doing this massive forest around the edge of our base. We split it into 3 segments, and I said I would do 1 segment each episode. Well, it is now the 3rd episode, so we've got to build that last segment. Now, I'm still a little unclear on sort of where I'm going to build this forest, sort of like how far out from my base do I go? Because the thing is, if we look at the tree line over here, it ends almost immediately. Like, this is a build in my base, and this is the last tree. Over there, it's completely we don't talk about that. But the thing is, the reason why I'm okay with it sort of being like that here is because you can't see over there. My base is designed for you to walk around it. Well, apart from that. So essentially, because you are walking around it and this is kind of the only main area really, I don't mind that there's nothing over there because you're not going to see it from down here. However, if we come to the other side of my base, well, this doesn't have a hill blocking the view, and in fact I can see all the way out of the render distance. So I think either I need the tree line to extend really far out there, or I need to block it. And I'll be honest, I would rather block it. I would rather just block your eyesight. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. I think I want to do like some trees down here on the lower ground that sort of have leaves just at the right height to block your view over there. And then we'll be done. The base will be done. But there is still some more stuff that I want to do this episode. But anyway, so I think the other thing is, so I need to sort of specify now, this tree line is essentially going to go from here all the way around the edge of this sparse jungle here and link up to the tree line that Seaman has put here. Because once we cross this line, this is now Seaman's base. I am not touching this. So even if we manage to do that in the smallest possible way, it's still a lot of work. And not only is it a lot of work, but it's also a lot of resources, which is why conveniently I have gone and gathered it. That is right, every resource we need, we now have. Okay, well, apart from wood, actually, I might run out of wood. But you know, other than that, we're fine. So yeah, without wasting any more of your time, let's finish this base. This is gonna be the first base I have ever completed. Sure, this is the last tree. That is right. Right here, we are going to build the final tree. Well, actually, it's kind of 2 trees, but they're sort of connected. They're close enough to the point where the leaves all connect up. But yeah, once that is done, we're done with the forest. And with that, we'd be done with our base. Huh. Well, not entirely done because, you know, we still have a bit of clearing up to do, and there's one last thing that I also want to cover. But anyway, so the one thing is, right where I want to build this tree is actually this pig pen. And this pig pen has existed since the start of the server. This was my original food source, and the thing that was so funny about it, I need a carrot, was that if we just go and grab a carrot over here and fly back over, basically, there were so many pigs in this that that if I just held a carrot, they would just start dying due to entity cramming. Just like that. Okay, yeah, see what I mean? And this would be how I get my food source. So I would actually have loads of pigs, and I would get loads of pork chops and stuff, but I never actually directly killed many. Yeah, if we look in statistics, I've only killed 84. By comparison, I have killed like 243 creepers and stuff. Or, you know, like 236 skeletons. But yeah, so I actually really need to clear this space out now because, you know, I need to put the tree here. But I think instead of killing all of these pigs, what we're just gonna do, we're just gonna let them out. Okay, don't trample my crops, otherwise I will just kill you. Like, we're just gonna go and let these pigs out. Like, they're not really doing any harm. And, you know, over time, they'll just disperse out. We're just sort of populating the ecosystem at our base. I do kind of feel a bit sorry for the 2 pigs that just died here, though. Like, if they lived 2 minutes more, they would have just got freedom. Now that I think about it, that is a little bit messed up. But here we go. So we've let all of the pigs out, and for some reason, a few chickens that were stuck in there. So look at that, populating the ecosystem and stuff. It's gonna take a while for those to disperse out. But anyway, with that space cleared, let's actually get this final tree done. And that is it. We're done. That is every tree that I am going to build at this base. Oh my gosh, it has taken hours. This is being recorded 2 days after the intro to this video. That is how long it takes to do these trees. They're not complex. They don't take a long time to build, really. There's just a lot of them. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be doing them like 100% filled in with leaves. I should probably just do them empty. Like, I mean, you can see down here, all of these chests were full, and look at how much we've actually used up. And this is just for this section of the forest. Both of the other sections used like 2 double chests for each of the leaves as well. Like, for a bit of reference here, if I load up this sort of thing, this whole forest has 22,000 jungle leaves. And look at that, 19,000 birch, 18,000 mangrove, 18,000 oak, 10,000 spruce fences. I don't think at any point in my Minecraft career did I expect to place 10,000 fences. But I mean, finally, we're done. Can you see out of the forest over that way? Yes. Am I going to worry about it? Absolutely not. You know, forests have to end somewhere, and I am choosing for it to end there. So I guess all there really is to do now is kind of just clear up a bit. Like, you know, you do still have to admit my base is a little bit of a mess here. Look at the number of chests just lying around. Do I even need any of this stuff? Probably not. You know, of course I just need to keep 2 potions of invisibility in my chest. Why wouldn't I? Or, you know, a single shulker shell. We got the absolute essentials over here. That is a really cool sight there, just like Seaman's Tower over the trees. But yeah, so I guess if you guys want to see what the base sort of looks like at this point, this is what it now looks like. I am really happy with that. I think the forest could be better. I think I could probably do some better tree designs. I could have done something better with it. But for the time we have and the resources I am willing to spend, I like it. And I think we have a quite nice style with it. Also, just like we did over there with that ship that's landed, over here we have another tree that has just been completely taken out by the ship. But anyway, so what do we do now? Well, first of all, I think we're gonna get rid of these chests. There's a lot of items. Okay, you know one thing that I actually might save? I'm gonna see if I can save these bee nests. Okay, there we go. I think I've saved the bee nests. Everything else, it can just despawn. This is the thing. This is what I do at the end of every season, because I just don't need any of this. Like, I've had questions about it in the past and stuff. I've had people go, oh, why don't you organize all of your stuff and leave it at your base for the world download? Be honest here, is 60 soul sand going to be essential for the world download? I don't think it is. Nor is 44 soul soil. So, like, yeah, there's really no reason to keep it. Let's just get rid of it. Same reasoning with all of the chests that we have over here. This feels really painful to do, I will admit, after spending literally hours gathering this for the build. But I don't need it. Also, there's something that why do I really like the look of a bunch of leaves on the ground? Does anyone else find this really cool? I don't know, there's just something really nice about the look of all of the leaves. It just kind of feels like really dense greenery at the bottom of a jungle floor or something. We're also gonna get rid of this little thing that we used to work out the texture we were going to do for our trees. We'll get some dirt and sort of fill in all of these random gaps. Let's see, what else is around? There's this chest down here. I am guessing absolutely none of that is needed. Let's get rid of it. There's a shulker box over here. What was this? Oh, okay, this one's kind of cool. I'll actually take that one. But there we go. That is everything. That is every chest, every shulker box, every barrel. Anything we don't need is now gone. Apart from this ender chest here, which I will remove eventually. I'm just keeping it around just in case I need it now. You know, there's still a decent bit of time left that I can spend here. But now that everything's gone, what else do we do? Well, as you just saw, I did go and keep a bunch of these bee nests, and I have had these bee nests for absolutely ages. I don't remember why we were collecting them, but basically I went on a trip with like Buzzy and Spidey and I think Skipper, and this was like months ago or something, but we just went around and collected a bunch of bee nests and I got to keep some of them. And since I still have them, I think a nice thing to do would just be to go around and just put them at our base. You know, we have a nice lush forest here. Let's actually populate it a bit. There's already a bunch of pigs. So I think I'm just gonna go around and I'm gonna find some nice spots at my base and we're just gonna put some nests in here. I think this is a nice thing to do. Plus, it saves all of the bees that are inside of these nests from dying when the items just despawn. You know, it feels a little cruel to just let them all disappear on the ground like that. But yeah, let's just go and find like a bunch of nice spots where we can put them. Oh, look, see, this guy's already happy. Let's go and put this one nice and high up in the trees like that. It's now just dripping honey all the way to the ground. And I think the last one, nice and cozy, just there. So there we go. That is, I think, around like 20 bee nests now in. We're still not done though, because as you can see, so there's a few areas that are a little bit like this. Basically, like the ground has been torn up, or there was stuff here, so like all of the grass is just kind of gone. So I think we can't really leave it like that because it looks a little bit weird and it's just kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't fit. Like, this is a forest. You kind of expect a lot of life. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go around and we're just gonna bone meal a lot of this area that's been left barren. So actually, we're taking it from having no grass to actually having a lot more because we're gonna get the tall grass and stuff. I think the bit that I will leave empty is sort of like the area just behind the crash and stuff, because in my mind this ship just came speeding through and just completely destroyed whatever's in its way. So like all of the grass here just gone, but all of the stuff sort of in front of it and around it and everything, that's still fine. The other nice thing about this is it just sort of gives us a little more plants and a few more flowers for all of the bees and stuff that we've now put in. We're gonna make this a nice happy environment for them. Stuff around the river, I think you would expect to have a bit more life and everything, because of course it's got a lot more water and hydration available. Stuff like this is where our villager breeder used to be and stuff, so you can see like all of the grass around here just kind of got destroyed. It looks so depressing. There is one spot where I am not going to put any grass though, and that is actually up on these temples here. Like, you've got that temple over there and you have this monument sort of thing here, which, you know, has been having some really weird earthquakes recently. But stuff like this was originally built and stuff, so firstly, I don't think the ground would be very fertile here, because it's sort of built on top of something, but also, I think maybe this would still get a little bit of care, even if, like, this civilization is just completely gone. You know, you've got the space civilization, and I feel like they would at least restore some of this. So, I don't know, I think we're just gonna leave this bit untouched. There's also a few areas like this where, like, we never actually did anything here. I never destroyed the grass around here, but, like, for some reason it just has less. So, I don't know, just to save it from feeling a little empty, we'll go and put some around. And here we go, last bit of bone meal, let's put it here. And there we go. I feel like our forest, it feels like just that little bit nicer. It's got a little more greenery. I think that's good change. Oh, maybe I should have bone mealed here. Now, the thing is, we did go and set all of the pigs free and stuff. Should we set the villagers free? No, you guys don't deserve it. Matter of fact, the only freedom you guys are gonna get is that cannon. Nah, I suppose I should be nice. Come on, get out before I change my mind. You guys too. So, is that it? Is that everything? No, it's not. Okay, also, I did just notice all of this dirt that is here. This was not me. I have a feeling it was Bison or something that went and put a bunch of dirt in my ship, but I don't actually know. Either way, this was not the thing I wanted to mention. So, something that some of you guys may have noticed is this weird little glass box that has been at my base for a few months now. And also this chest, which I never actually cleared up. This comes from back when I used to cut a lot more of my content out. So it never actually made it into a video, but I had a pet. That's right, I actually had a pet animal on this server. And as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I still have the footage. Where would you be, Dan? Well, you could have run almost any direction, really. I mean, you could have gone that. That's a nice parrot. Oh. Now, is the parrot still there? The parrot is still there. I want this parrot, you know. Yay! We have a long journey ahead of us. Let's say that you and my friend Dan, where would you hide? You know. If you were trying to hide from me, where would you hide? Where would you? Because Dan seems to be quite good at hiding. I haven't managed to find him both times that I have been here. It's very strange, you know? I thought he would have been more obvious, but no, it turns out he's very good at hiding. There we go. I like my parrot. Yep, there we go. That was my parrot. But you might be wondering, well, where's the parrot today? I mean, it's an empty case. Like, I don't know, did he escape out of here or something? Like, did someone break it open? Did he fly away? Well, no. The parrot, which, fun fact, was named Balrog, the Destroyer of Worlds. The parrot is actually still with us. Right over there. Yeah, so, this is Balrog. And, well, the way that he died, yeah, it was a little strange.
Oh.
What? What?
Are you good? Pineapple?
That is your fault, Spidey.
What?
That is your fault. What just happened?
Did lightning just hit something?
That is...
Wait, did lightning just hit something for you?
I cannot believe it.
Pineapple?
I cannot believe...
Pineapple? It is not my fault.
Nope, it's your fault.
It is not my fault.
I knew you wanted that thing dead.
What thing? Did Balrog get struck by lightning?
Balrog just got struck by lightning whilst
Yes!
in a cage!
The gods have spoken! Yes!
Yeah. I was not expecting that. Like, I thought we were gonna get to the end of the season. I was gonna take my parrot up to the ship and everything. We were gonna fly off into the sunset together. It would have been beautiful. But then just out of nowhere in a sealed glass cage, well, he just kind of, he just got a little bit fried. So, as much as I did love that parrot, even though he never made it into any content, as much as I loved Balrog, the Destroyer of Worlds, I think that it is time to... There's a cave under here. Oh my god, I forgot I ever had a cave here. As much as I love that parrot, it is time to move on. So I think we're gonna take this feather and we're gonna go find a nice place for him. I'm thinking somewhere over here. Maybe like right here with a nice view over the rest of the base. I think we'll see if we can come up with a nice design for this. Maybe something like that? No, that looks stupid. What about like that? It's better. Kind of wish I could move it a whole half slab down, but that's not possible with the stairs. Maybe something like that? A nice little loop or something? I mean, I kind of like it. And, you know, maybe his ghost can just sort of perch right here. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with this. And, you know, we'll just dig down a nice little bit here. We'll lay him to rest on the nice hay that was used to make up his home. And there we go. We'll put him in there and give him the wonderful Dinesto head that he had. He always loved playing with Dan's beheaded skull. And I think we'll finally say goodbye to Balrog, the Destroyer of Worlds. Mate, get the hell out of here. Look at that, Balrog. You can see the whole rest of the base from here. And I think with that, we'll say goodbye for now.